My name is Diane Merconi. I'm from Waynesburg, Ohio. I'm 46 years old, and I was diagnosed with myocarditis back in April, and I found the foundation online.
My name is Chris Nice. I'm from Amsterdam, Ohio. This is my sister Diane, who was diagnosed, and I am affiliated through the foundation just through her learning where the website was on Facebook. I also have a friend that passed away in 2012. She was a nurse friend. She passed away after 2 weeks of being sick with myocarditis.
I first heard about myocarditis back in April of this year, 2015. I became ill with feeling like I was going to pass out. For a couple weeks I walked around like that. I'm a nurse in a hospital, and I had gone to a funeral actually for a nurse friend, and when I came back my heart rate was super fast, very irregular, and I listened to it with my stethoscope because I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing, so I walked up to the nurse's station. Another nurse and my boss actually listened, and they were horrified by what they heard. So we put myself on a telemonitor on my unit, and after probably about 5 minutes we saw VTAC on the monitor. So right away I contacted a cardiologist who put me on medicine for the weekend, told me I couldn't do anything, and I saw him on Monday and we scheduled a full cardiac workup outpatient, but I didn't make it that far. I was admitted the next day with chest pain, and all of it was done inpatient. All of the tests came back negative until the MRI, which showed myocarditis.
I first heard about myocarditis in, I believe it was February of 2012. I was working in a hospital on a surgical floor, and one of our nursing supervisors, we found out she came down with some respiratory symptoms and was sick. And she was in our hospital, which was a small community hospital. She was there for several days, and she wasn't getting any better. She ended up on life support, and they transferred her life flighted her out to Pittsburgh. At that point, then they diagnosed her with myocarditis, and it was just a few days within a 2-week span that she passed away.
I first heard about the foundation through research online. I stumbled across it actually. I was searching for more than I could find. I feel like I've read everything on Google there is. And when I found the Myocarditis Foundation website, what I liked the most about it is that it had testimonials. It had real life stories, had people like me, symptoms, medicines. Just I was able to have somebody and something to compare to, because where I work and in my regular routine, I don't run into anybody. It's not likely to run into anybody with myocarditis. So it was the first spot that I found similar stories. One of the speakers said, you know, why did I get to live? And they didn't, and it's viral myocarditis. I was fortunate to be in a hospital, to be a nurse, surrounded by nurses and doctors. I feel lucky that I've had the resources that I do, because the doctors have told me numerous times how invaluable the strips are that I've printed, because it's been me that has caught the VTAC on the monitor every time. Every admission, I've taken the strips to them, and without them, they haven't been able to catch. And I can't imagine how other patients with myocarditis, they walk around saying that they feel like they're going to pass out. What does that mean? They don't even know. I didn't know, but I was lucky to probably have caught it early.